Stories of the departed, for in the shadows hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of the spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own inner demons, brings to life your deepest fears. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality? In the search for life after life, have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have, maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers hidden behind the veil. Shake off the blinders and open your mind's eye. Listen to the story. We are they, we are incarnate, paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Welcome to the Swamp Ass Show. And I'm not going to even hesitate on that. Welcome to the Swamp Ass Show. You can see how fried the hair is, for one. I'm in the sleeveless shirt again, too. It is 104 degrees with over 20% humidity. It sucks today. And our swamp coolers weren't working like they should have. So yeah, I think I lost like 3 pounds today. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Sorry about no show last night. Had to finish up getting the last of the gear ready to go out Sunday for Carrie Underwood. Thank God I didn't have to work late tonight. I would have been a little upset, but would have been overtime anyway. So what's that matter? What's up, TM? How you doing, bud? Beyond that, I'm ready for the weekend. I'm gonna start getting the rest of the gear ready for next month, even though I got like 5 weeks to go. So yeah, we should be good. Beyond that, we left off 55 minutes into night 1, section 2, H3VR roaming the prison. So let's get back to some audio. There's one on the wall there. Okay, let's amplify this a little bit. Let's definitely amplify this. I think 7 should be enough. Okay. Yeah, that's plenty.
Mr. Pitney, you gotta kill these spiders for us. This is crazy.
What's that in the background? That might be Dead's in the background. Huh. It's slow. Too slow to be a normal voice. That's weird. Need that out. Okay. See if that does anything. Okay, that's not going to be evidence.
4 hours, 13 minutes.
Okay, that is Dead's in the background.
Turn this off. If you'll turn off. There you go. All right, we're going to move on to the next group. Let's get this turned off. And this really illuminates. I like this. Yeah, I think it's bright. Fucking like $12 for that thing. All right, Mr. Pitney, thank you for speaking with us. I'll be back in a little bit to pick up that recorder. Could you please do me a favor while we're gone? Is tell us a story into that thing. Say a few words about your mother, if you want to apologize, why you didn't attend your trial, and that you forgive us for our jokes. Please let us know that, and I will be back to get that here in a little bit. Thank you, bud.
Thank you, bud. Like I'm best friends with him. I got problems.
I heard something tapping back here. I heard something tapping back here. I heard something tapping back here. You said you thought it was Chris.
I thought I heard Chris come in, but apparently not.
If you can hear that door open from a mile away, though.
Yeah. It was really odd. It was like somebody had touched the doors.
All right.
Yeah, they spelled sexual wrong.
If he was
We just noticed this one.
Yeah.
if he was drugged when he died, is he still drugged in death? That raises a very valid question there, TM. I've been asked this in the same sense a few times. That cat's going to be locked out here in a minute. Jack is being a pest, running all over the house, being loud. So, if Pitney committed suicide, and this is, like I said, where theory comes into how he died. Was it accidental? Was it suicide? Was he helped? Was he murdered? Okay. If he committed suicide by intentionally overdosing, I believe that you are stuck in what they call a death loop. Raised, brought up Christian, Methodist, Catholic. I was brought up around all that. Theory has it you're caught in a death loop, which means you relive the last few moments of your life, before and after, if you intentionally take your own life. So you're stuck in that loop for an eternity. So if it took him 2 hours to die from overdosing on heroin, he's stuck in that time loop between when he injected himself until the time he died. So which would mean maybe there's no evidence from him unless there's a help, asking for help. It's hard to discuss because we don't know. Was he murdered? Then maybe his spirit's still there, seeking revenge for those who did him wrong. Was it accidental? That way, you know, maybe his spirit's still there, seeking answers. I don't know. But if he did commit suicide, yes, he would be still drugged in death because he's reliving that moment over and over again until the end of time. So that's an entire that's a complete possibility.
I think we made a comment.
Sex owl.
Sexual. Yeah.
Guys, this wouldn't pass on freaking Wheel of Fortune. I wish I'm still full bars on this.
Oh yeah.
I wish I'm still full bars on this.
Oh yeah. I know one bar had dropped on that. It's over. I think it's 4 hours worth of recording.
So we're gonna have a lot of shit to go over this year.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, because you figure we get at least 6 hours.
Oh shit!
One.
Light's dying.
Is it really?
Yep, it's freaking yellow.
Okay. Well, it should go green. Oh, it's like green, yellow, red. I keep mine on the lower setting.
It is on the low setting.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's screwed or something. Look at that hats off right there.
Yeah. Now it's back to green.
Huh? Go figure.
They've been in here working.
That's interesting.
We come out the right door? Yeah, we
We
did.
did. There's only one in, one out.
Holy fuck, dude.
What? Holy balls!
It's a brown recluse.
Oh Jesus!
I'm out of here on that one. Howdy 500.
There Brent goes when he sees a
There's a
spider, running like a
Jesus
scared
Christ.
little bitch.
They're loving to go after you.
Keep the bugs away from me, spirits. I'm being nice to you tonight.
So brown record.
And something flying.
And yeah. Flying critter. Do you want to check anything else out while we're up here? Or just let them go?
Let's let them go. I want to get up to execution.
And I just saw something red.
Where?
Like a blip
Down here?
down that way, yeah. I don't know if he's heading up towards us or what's going on.
Dude, it's amped.
Yeah.
I can feel the charge in the air. It's fucking crazy.
Up on the hill was more charged than the rest of the prison. Usually it's the other way
I can't believe
around.
we got a response out of Pitney.
Yeah, that was wild.
And the freaking both our GoPros went off twice
Yeah.
at the same time.
That is wild. So both of our GoPros turned off at the exact same time.
Twice.
Twice.
I've never heard of that happening before.
That is crazy.
Because there's no way our GoPros, they're both 8s.
Yeah.
8s are a little prone to overheating. Actually, mine's a 10. I take that back. The 8s are stationary.
Yeah.
So we got an 8 and a 10 turned off the same time simultaneously twice. That once is still infinitesimal.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris planted that thought in my brain. Now I've got that thought like in Aliens. Check those corners. Constantly doing that.
That's the strangest thing in the world. That's
Yeah, I can't explain that. There's
Uh,
no way that you can literally not reach to both of our GoPros at the same time. Not
We-
humanly, that's
no. That means that cell is charged up.
Oh yeah.
Guys, tomorrow night, I'll probably spend some time in there alone.
I might spend some time in Joseph Wright, Van and I.
we'll do it at different times so we
Yeah.
don't get the echo through.
I might
So-
need a different device in there tomorrow.
So with 4 hours, I'm down to 1 bar. You can get up to 6. That means something's pulling power in there.
Oh yeah. Something going on.
Sorry, a lot of artifact sound. Yeah, we're walking
We
back
still
down
gotta
to
go
the main
back up
cell
and
house.
collect our shit.
Yep.
And we got to go all over and collect shit.
I gotta remember this year to turn off binaural. Leave it on ambisonic.
I don't know why the light went orange and now it's back to
Yeah, that's interesting.
normal. Up to execution.
It's execution.
This year it's no binaural sound. Even though I want those binaural ears, but I'm not paying for them.
Guys, I know you're going to complain about the dark once I play this, but at this point, for what we've had happen just in 20 minutes, I don't care. I really don't.
Right now, at the time, roommates are actually sleeping, so the probably as we're going by, we're probably getting just a couple of shelves.
Hey guys, we ain't the guards. We're on the inside of your cells with the doors open. So we ain't no punks.
Talking shit to them.
All right. Watch the head.
Is that the what? Main king figure with the ears. What are you talking about?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, right there.
I didn't know.
Yeah, we had
You
to
turned
turn
it off?
we had to turn it off. It was too. We turned off in here.
Okay.
So I'm not getting anything over there because the light's so bright. They're not even communicating with me. We came over here and saw the big black thing. He's going back and forth on the window. Came up to
Get
him
a
with his
test person
shirt.
to know what the human will hear.
Yeah, I hit my shirt. So we were just up in
Oh.
Pitney's. Right before that, you hear. We're both up in Pitney's with our GoPros on. Put the Eddie on the table. We're sitting there asking questions. Simultaneously, both our GoPros turned off.
Yeah.
Not to be outdone, we
Chills.
turn them back on, and 30 seconds later, they both turned off at the same time again.
Yeah. And then they turned on his GPS out of nowhere.
It turned on the GPS on the GoPro. So we actually were like, hey, we're sorry for all the crash joke, mama jokes last year.
Yeah,
Will you forgive us? And the Eddie
I got to
was-
remember to do the settings right this year.
Pretty cool.
I asked him, it's like,
I was
"So,
trying something
you
new
took
and
the
it
car out?"
failed on us.
And I'm waiting to see if I.
Yeah, see if you got an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the other side is so bright.
It's bright in there?
It's so bright.
Daylight.
Yeah,
Really?
on the other side. Yeah.
You can see clearly all the way down the end.
The GoPro, that light should not be that bright.
That's like a 100,000 candle power spotlight down
It's
bright,
it's the same brightness as this.
there. Go look
She
at it.
wasn't scared at all. And we kept hearing,
As this.
Go look
she
at it.
wasn't scared at all. And we kept,
Go look
she
at it.
wasn't scared at all.
This.
Go look
She
at it.
Okay.
wasn't scared at
That's
all.
Michelle.
And we kept hearing, how they hit her cells.
Oh, that's not gonna pick up. That GoPro's not gonna pick up anything.
No, you
No.
just know.
It's horrible. We were sitting in here and nothing was coming towards me. They hate bright lights.
You want me to turn it off? You guys can sit in here.
I will sit in the dark. I think that's
Yeah, let me go get it then. guys, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna leave that running.
Wow. There is so much freaking being picked up on the binaural. This is ridiculous. I didn't think binaural would pick up this much.
The lights off.
What?
I turned the light off, but left the GoPro on for the audio.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna go over the execution.
Okay.
I did not expect it to pick up any.
Excuse me. Hey.
Strange.
All right, guys, I'm back in. So we've got a lot of equipment in here right now. All right. So we can put that there. And I'm going to sit down right here. All right, guys, I'm back. It is good to see you again. If you forgot, my name is Brent. If you are here with me and you do remember, could you touch that box on the edge of the table? Again, it will light up like a Christmas tree. Could you do that for me, please?
At least this makes it easier to see whether there's an EVP or not. It cleans it up good.
Mr. Darrell Mack, are you here with us, sir? Sebastian Bridges, are you here with us, sir? David Blackwell, are you here with us, sir?
Oh, shit. Sounds like there's two voices there. So I'm going to have to drag this out a little ways. What I do, 12 effects, vocal enhancer. Okay. I can't count that. Could be an exhale. Could be one of many things.
Mr. Edward Cole, are you here, sir?
Yeah, it's too gaspy to be able to count.
Mr. John Hancock, you follow Susan around. Are you here with me, sir? Mr. Floyd Burton Lovelace, are you here, sir? It has been a year since I've been here, and I did miss you guys. Could you please give me a sign of your presence so I know you are here with me? There have been several groups that have come in here to speak with you. Did you enjoy speaking with them as you spoke with me? Could you light up that box on the table, please, like a Christmas tree? Mr. Cole, I know they keep telling me that you look out from that chamber at everybody. And, excuse me, that you're afraid to leave. Could you please step up to that glass and show yourself to me, please? This is my 4th year here, and I don't know when I'm going to be back. And I would like to know that you are there looking at me. I would take it as a great sign of friendship and respect if you would show yourself. Are any gentlemen here with me right now? Any one of you, could you please touch that box so I know that at least one of you are here talking to me? I made the
They
long
just
trip
did-
up here,
They didn't want to
and I would
respond.
appreciate it just to know that you are among me.
None of the spirits want to respond. It's weird. Year 4 has been a total sham. I love the prison, but the spirits didn't want to communicate. First 3 years, golden. Boom, 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 boom. This year it's like begging for evidence. Like you said, can't make them.
If you did at least miss speaking with me as I spoke with you last year, could you all come forward together and touch that box on the table and light her up like a Christmas tree? Well, it's a start. 6970, 6970, 6970. I'll take that as a sign of you being here. Thank you.
And it went on for like a minute. We'll have to wait till we get to my GoPro, but it did that for
God, I have missed speaking with you guys.
it did that for a little bit.
A lot has happened in a year. A rainstorm did severe damage to my house here about a week ago, and I made sure to make the trip up here just to speak with you. I left my mother in charge of the house getting the repairs while I made the trek here to be with you. I noticed that they moved the table, the bed in the execution chamber there. The pillow was on the other side, I think. It is in a different position now. Did they come in here and change it?
I don't think they did. I think that's just me not remembering. Only one way to tell. And that's go into the older files. And actually see. Go back to year 1. And that is year 1 right there.
All right,
Nope,
gentlemen.
they didn't change it. That was just me.
I'm going to step to another part of the prison for a while. So, I hope you enjoyed hearing my voice again. And I will be back tomorrow night to speak with you more. If I come up here alone, will you speak with me tomorrow night? Please. And, just let me know. And I'll sit and converse with you. Before I forget, Mr. Floyd Burton Lovelace, you asked about your grandmother last time I was here. After your execution here, she passed away not long after that, and I apologize for having to give you that news. But she never gave up on you. I want you to know that. She never gave up. And she loves you. I'm sorry to bring you that news, sir. And I still believe the state did you wrong. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to leave you in peace for now.
I'm just shocked at no evidence. It's... I guess this year's investigation is going to determine a lot. I might just go back and like one day little investigations up there instead of, 3 nights. 2 or 3, 1 or 2, definitely not 3 again. Save an extra day for investigate somewhere else. Maybe go up for 3 days, but investigate like Virginia City and the prison 2 nights. Since I did have to cancel 1 day this year.
What's that?
You stayed quiet. We heard you talking, so you didn't get us talking.
You heard me? I was whispering.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. That's why I wanted to be quiet.
You heard what's that Virginia City? Yeah, there's mines there. You can't go down in them. Well, one you can. I don't think you can investigate it, but there's the old Washoe Club. Problem is the Washoe Club wants a lot of money to investigate. And if you want to film it, they want a filming fee. So, yeah, probably not.
Okay, my GoPro's off. Turn the GoPro off so. Also,
Have you guys gone on the 4th or the 3rd of November?
What's that?
Have you gone out to the 3rd or the 4th?
No,
How about culinary?
not yet.
For some reason, I feel like we need to do that. And this is what the spirits do. They'll run. They hate bright lights.
All of them.
You know, it's kind of weird because we had cameras here. I don't know what that is. And as soon as the lights, they started draining them, they started coming out. We don't know what they think lights are.
Maybe they think it's a cross location.
Or they think it's hell,
Yeah, too.
you know?
They want to stay clear.
Yeah. You heard that?
Mm-hmm.
This. Where is it?
Okay, that could be a fucking voice right there. That sounds like a whisper. I don't know. It might. Get light. Get light. Hit the light. Hit light. I don't know. Hit lights. That's hit lights. And remember, Susan was talking about not having lights on while investigating there because they don't like lights. So hit lights. So is that the spirits communicating to hit the lights that are turned on? I think this is an EVP. I am going to count this one. All right. It's kind of why I wanted to slow it down as well. That's why I slowed it down, just to confirm it for myself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you heard Susan saying you heard that. So I'm not gonna bother naming it.
Look at this, Chris.
What?
When we kept seeing something down there. Look at that.
Is that my GoPro down there?
No, he turned on.
Oh.
Yeah, he turned his laser and this started showing up.
Yeah, that's a distortion.
Yeah,
What?
that's on the other side.
Yeah.
We kept seeing a shadow go back and forth.
It's almost like seeing the battery candle.
Yeah.
Because your laser's shooting straight down, and I kept seeing something.
Well, I thought I saw Mr. Vance twice.
Yeah. So
The
that
first time I seen him here, he came right into my face and stood there for a while. That's when I said your name.
yeah, and see this one that we were shooting? Nothing.
Yeah, it's clear as day. It's-
I even moved over and thought, let me see. That's like something standing there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Just like the example, it's like the optical camera from the Predator movies. That's the best description I can give.
Then we're filming in the dark. Watch this one.
Jesus.
Right.
And eyes.
My ears are ringing.
Okay, got rid of the light.
Go back to that other one.
I just heard something over there.
Oh.
We kept seeing something coming out here, going back and forth. Maybe we should go over there.
Right. I'm gonna head down to culinary so you guys can do your thing. Don't want my voice to echo down here for you guys.
You're good.
That way you guys can investigate too. So I'm gonna head to culinary.
That's just walking.
4 hours, 12 minutes, 15 seconds. All right, gentlemen, if there is somebody here that would like to speak to me, I have come down from execution from Susan and Chris. They actually wanted me to come down here to talk to you to get some responses. This box over here on the tray return will light up like a Christmas tree if you touch it. If you are here with me, could you come up and touch that box, please? And it will alert me that you're here. Smart, Brent. Just put the light. Don't believe I did that, but I did. I'm a dumbass like usual.
Jesus, can I get my own shit together? Doesn't appear so.
There we go. Sorry about
Just
that, guys.
knocking shit over.
Didn't mean to disturb your meal. And as I venture back over here like I did last year, today's dinner, salad, rice, and chicken. Lunch was beef stew, mashed potatoes, peas, and a roll. Tomorrow's breakfast, or which would have been today's breakfast, eggs, orange slices, and oatmeal. For $18.68, beefsteak, potatoes, bread, hot or cold, roast beef or stew, baked beans, mush and molasses or pudding. That doesn't sound bad. Supper, cold meat, hashed potatoes, bread, stewed potatoes, peaches or apples every other day. Added vegetables when in market. Okay. Do you guys remember me from the past 3 years? Because I don't know when I'm going to be back. This is my 4th year here, and like I said, I've spent a lot of time with you guys, and I love every second of it. Do you have any messages that you'd like to pass on? All right, guys, I don't think you're here with me. It's not too active in here tonight. So what I'm going to do, set this down for a second. We are at 4 hours, 16 minutes. We still got time left. Good. So I'm going to leave you be for right now. I'm going to take my toys. And I'm going to leave you in peace. I do thank you for speaking with me. I'll be back in a little bit to get this.
What's up, Moose? How you doing? Yay, a motorcycle. Most excitement we've got.
Take a break here in a second, guys, and get a charger for my light.
I'm tired. It's been hot and humid today. I'm on the verge of passing the
Because
freak
it
out.
is going dead. And I gotta take a bath.
So this is the end of section 2, but Moose, I'm going to go back a little bit, and I want you to hear something. And I want to see what you think. Where's it at? Right there. So I'm going to see if you hear anything here. Now I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing it now that I've cleaned it up. Wow. I clean it up and I don't hear anything after I play it back. Wow. Sounds like it says hit the lights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to clean this up a little bit more. So we're going to try this one more time before we just get on to the next section. Just humor me for a minute, please. Yeah, iffy. So, yeah. What I was hearing on my end when I cleaned it up, I can hear it clearly. I went back to it to replay it. I don't hear shit. So, I don't know. And that's kind of it for section 2. No, I don't want to save it. Let's get on to section 3. And you're going to freeze up, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Kind of what I didn't want to happen on this tonight. Welcome to Adobe. Yeah, I'm to the point now I didn't hear anything either now. So I'll go back and probably delete it after the show. All right, let's this is 52 minutes, so effects, what the fuck? Why are you going in effects rack? I did not put that up. Get that out of there. Effects. Okay, let's get this cleaned up. It wasn't Jack. Jack is over here asleep. So let's get this cleaned up a little bit, then we'll start it. We're only going to get about 15 minutes into it. Jack was snoring. If this microphone here can pick up Jack snoring from across the room, it's better than my digital recorders. Just saying on that. That would be impressive. That'd be very impressive. Okay. Where are we at here? Special vocal enhancer. There we go. But like I said, being on binaural sound, I jacked some shit up. This is not even good. It really messed the audio up.
H3VR and back out. Got the light. Highest setting.
I might need a windsock this year. Moose, I was trying new shit. Last year I used Ambisonic and it worked great. I wanted to do binaural because I've been thinking about using those binaural ears. Do you see all these content creators like the girls that click their nails together on each side of the mic? That's binaural sound. I wanted to try it to see if it'd work, and it didn't. I know you're joking. The binaural sound is a joke. I'm going to stay with Ambisonic. As long as he doesn't start licking those ears. That might get me a few more viewers. Just saying. Be like, eh. Ooh, plastic earlobes. That would get a little weird. And I've got just a little bit left. They have to see the thumbnails first. I would not set that as a thumbnail. It's just not happening.
Alright guys, here we go. We're going back into go up to C and then you go up to D.
Seems it's catching everything.
Guys.
It's catching every step I make.
Right now.
I'm going back to Ambisonic this year. Fuck binaural sound. Head score viewers I don't want. Corgi, you ain't lying, bud. And welcome back, Korg. How you doing, bud? Was it up? TM. Yes, it was on purpose. I wanted to try binaural sound. I didn't expect this. I wanted binaural because it gives exactly what the ears are hearing. I didn't think it was going to be this shitty a quality, or I would not have done it. Ambisonic does not pick this up. Even GoPro doesn't pick up all the footsteps.
There we go. Send recorder D13.
TM, because I did not know. We went through this last night too. I explained this last night. I did not know binaural sound was going to be this shitty. I didn't forget. I said it last night when I tried cleaning it up. I did not expect binaural to be this bad, and I apologize for it. I did not expect it to pick up every footstep, every squeak of the shoe. I did not expect this.
Guys, we're kind of just picking up a couple of recorders right now. A couple of them are dead, so I hope you guys get a better idea with the light tonight. I do, and this is C36, 4.5 hours.
So basically, I'm not going to play any more of this one for static instead of... I have to carry a recorder with me, David. We've done this 4 years in a row now, bud. I did not know it was going to be this shitty a quality. I'm honestly not going to explain it again. I've said I'm sorry. Binaural sound did not do what I wanted it to do. I did it to get more of a environmental sound to hopefully it would pick up the EVPs better. So like I'm not going to play any more of night one because I'm just picking up recorders. We're going to get into night two and see where that's at. And how many static recorders do I have around the prison? 22? 22 recorders spread out throughout the prison. And it looks like night two is not going to be as bad. So we might be in good shape. Yeah, night two is nowhere near as bad.
All right, this is Brett with Incarnate Paranormal, Nevada State Prison. This is night 2, visit 4. This is H3VR being left on the execution chamber door.
So I left this sitting all night pretty much.
Remember
So yes, night 2, I left my extra H3VR on the execution door. I didn't carry it with me. I only carried the GoPro when I wasn't with Spirit of Nevada. From where that recorder is, my H3VR is on top of on the execution chamber door. You heard me say the H4n Pro being left on top of the door into the hallway for Mr. Pants. That is over 100 feet away. That is all the way down at the end of the hallway. That is a long freaking distance for it to be picking up that clear. I'm actually shocked that it picked it up that clearly.
Should be about 5:36.
How are we getting evidence this anything this clear right now? Pretty much nothing but vehicles now. This is what we're on to. Again, guys, there will be no show this weekend. I am going to catch up on some shit around the house. I think we're caught up enough I don't have to worry about it. We've got, well, sections 1, 2, and 3 for night 2, 2 sections on night 2, or 2 sections on night 3. Then we have 3 nights of my GoPros, 1 night of the recorder for. We got the recorders for Deads. Milkweed and Tascam, we got 2, 3. We basically got 3.5 recorders. 1, 2, 3, or yeah, 3.5 recorders and GoPros to go. We're not that far off from finishing. I'd say 2 weeks we'll be done. Which is good. I'm done with this year's evidence. And section 2 of this should be when Susan comes in with Spirit of Nevada. I'm excited for that one. I want to see what they got. I really want to see what they got. And this would be the Deaf Paranormal team. It was in there for a minute and 20 seconds. Corgi. The dad is, the son isn't. The dad is deaf, the son isn't. So, technically, yes. Dad does the sign language. Kind of an interesting way to look at the paranormal. I've dealt with it once before in a residential. Very interesting way to look at dealing with the paranormal. It is, I'll say it's actually fascinating. It is actually fascinating. So that's literally section 1. Absolute shit. What time is it? 7:30, okay. So, I mean, it's one of those things to where how do you go about investigating? Because later in the night, they were actually using some of the noisier pieces of equipment. Which I want to know honestly why. All right, this looks like when Spirit of Nevada comes into the area. Not necessarily, Corgi. Not necessarily. Think about it. Would that mean just you got to rely on other senses? Your sight? And it's your actual physical touch, relying to feel the charge in the air. I know what you mean though. Wouldn't that defeat the purpose? Not always. You got to rely on other senses for other types of evidence. And that makes it a little fascinating. What angles do you take if you lose your hearing, lose your sight? Because a lot of the paranormal rely on, seeing a shadow that's darker than the room. So you have to take different aspects and different angles to be able to investigate. It's actually intriguing. Kind of a sensory, try using it as a sensory deprivation experiment. See what you get. It's like I said, I did a residential here about 3-4 years ago now. My client was an ASL interpreter. She asked me if I minded if her friends came over. It's like, what do you mean? She goes, they're deaf. I was like, yes. And immediately, I'm like, invite them. She's like, why were you so quick to answer? It's like, let's call her Jay. Jay, listen, as we look for other angles as an investigators, what do they rely on to their perception of the paranormal? It'd be interesting to learn. And she's like, and she kind of gave me that lean back, intrigued look. She's like, okay. And evidently they had personal experiences in her house. So it's relying on this and this. Afterwards, she's like, and they're thanking me for, thank you. It's like, no, thank you, thank you for being here. I loved having you here and learning. I had to have her interpret, thank you for being here and let me learn from you. And it was a humbling experience. And that's something a lot of people don't take into consideration in this field. Take away one of your senses and see what you can do. I don't know. But anyways, guys, we're going to start up section 2. Maybe Sunday night, if not definitely Monday. Tomorrow I am taking for me. I got some shit to do. Sunday, after I get back from the store and running some errands, I'm going to see about doing a show. So until then, guys, Moose, Corgi, TM, David, anybody else lurking in the shadows, I thank you guys for being here tonight, even though we really didn't get any evidence. But you know what? I had a good time regardless. Guys, have a great night. God bless, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks again.